Hello there people, are you having trouble getting SMG Longshots? Well, this is a gaming scientist, and in this video I'm going to show you the best things to do for this challenge. If you get value out of this video, please like and subscribe down below. It helps me out, and I hope to help you out later with more challenge videos I upload. But you came here to see how to convert your sub into a sniper, so let's get into it. Since it's still a little bit early in this title, I'm guessing that not all of y'all have started using the different SMGs and tested them out, unlike people that maxed out their levels in the first 2 weeks of the game. In my opinion, the MX9 is the best for long shots if you don't have attachments for any of the other guns, but it's still going to suck trying to get these with a sub, so try to upgrade when you can. I'm going to show you the attachments that I would use for each gun, so if you're wanting a specific gun, pause the screenshot. Disclaimer though, I don't have most of these unlocked myself, because I try to have a life, emphasis on the try part. But anyway, so I tested these out on the gun range and with bots on private match, but I don't see how that would change how good the gun is. So for the Veal, this is mainly to improve its recoil control for this gun. Like I said, the MX9 already is good for long shots, and that's because of its accuracy. So the combo, the barrel, and the muzzle add a little bit better recoil control, while the rear grip is for flinch resistance, which you'll need if they start to shoot back. And the stock lets you sprint a little faster so you can line up your long shot quicker. The Launchman already has some good power, so I just help with the recoil, and the stock helps with the sprint speed a little. The Vaznev is set up to help with recoil and has some flinch resistance with the rear grip. The Hurricane base model is not as good as the MX9, but it's decent for long shots. So the barrel and underbarrel is there to help a little bit with the recoil. The rear grip is for flinch resistance. Stock helps your aim down sight speed and sprint speed, and I put armor piercing bullets in mainly because the barrel doesn't allow for a muzzle, and it helps if they are hiding behind something that you can shoot through. Might take you a while, but if they're stupid enough to sit there, you can do it. Now the mini back is terrible with its recoil, so all except for the armor piercing bullets is for that. I put the bullets on there because this gun doesn't have a lot of power behind it, and you're going to need that from this range. The bats is set up for everything that helps for recoil except for the stock, and that helps with aim down sight speed and the sprint speed. Everything that I have on the PDSW is for recoil control, and it's the only SMG that I put optical on because when it kicks, you can't see anything from far away. Only thing that lets you know that the people are still there is a little red dot over. It doesn't really matter which optical you use, so just use the one that you're comfortable with, and the Fennec is the last one. This one also has crazy recoil, so all the attachments are there to help with that. For your tactical, I would use stun grenade. No matter what you do for your gun, it's all going to come down to if you can hit your target. If you throw the stun out first, it will slow them down, make them an easier target, make it harder for them to aim back at you to shoot, and it will make them take longer to get behind some cover. I'm going with the drill charge as the lethal. If you know somebody is camping in a room, you can throw the drill at the wall, and then they'll hear the noise and run out the room trying not to die. Hopefully you aren't playing with a deaf person that doesn't know that something's coming through. This will actually help a lot because it's going to allow you to set up before they bum rush you. And don't use another lethal trying to scare them. All the other ones aren't loud enough, and you're probably just going to end up killing them instead of scaring them. Not everybody plays with their headset up to the max trying to hear footsteps from across the map. Perks I'm going with is Scavenger, Battle Harden, Focus, and Bird's Eye. Now Battle Harden isn't important. I just like to run with that, and none of these others in the first slot is really going to help with this challenge. But Scavenger is a must because you're going to be going through some bullets like I go through wings. Because SMGs suck at a distance, and you're going to need to restock every couple of long shots. Focus is because they're going to have plenty of time to shoot back at you because the bullets are going to be weak, and you don't want that flinching to throw off your aim that much when they start to shoot back. And Bird's Eye is just so you're able to see more information from further away about where they are. I put on deployable cover and munition box for my field upgrades. Deployable cover is so that you have a little something extra to protect you when they start shooting back at you. It also makes it easier to set up for long shots because you can just be that guy that everybody hates that's out in the middle of nowhere that nobody pays attention to. You know, somewhere that's the furthest that you can get from their line of sight and still have something protecting you. And it also has a third function of giving you something to mount on, making your aim and recoil steady. The ammo box is for the same reason as scavenger, so you don't have to die and run back to your spot when you run out of bullets. You can just throw down the box when you run out. Of course, put your Killstreaks for the UAV, advanced UAV, and either a care package or airdrop for that extra chance of a UAV. It doesn't matter what game mode you play as long as it's not ground war or invasion. The maps are too big in these game modes for submachine guns. You're going to constantly be shot at from people that are too far away to shoot back at. Basically, you're bringing a slingshot to a sniper range. Tier 1 is going to be the best for this challenge. I hate to play it because there's no hit markers and no confirmation that this counted as a long shot, but you're not going to be able to compete with people running ARs and other long range guns from a distance when you're working with something that makes you feel like you have one of those salt guns in your grandpa's kitchen for flies. I was averaging like 1 to 3 long shots in a regular game when I was doing this, and all of those people were looking the other way. I will say that the objective game mode is the best because you know what way people are going to go for the win. You just need to find a place where you can catch them on the way to the OBJ. But if you want to play team deathmatch or something that they can just camp all day, that's fine. It's just going to take longer because you aren't going to find as many people far away. They have no reason to run around, nor will they. Some tricks to work on for this challenge is first just make sure that you're going to have time to kill them. If you're waiting on somebody to come through a door and just keep running, don't give yourself a little crack to look through. That's only going to give you 0.7 seconds to react and kill them. You don't have a sniper, and you're not in the CDL. That's how they get away from you and wrap around to get closer to you. Also make sure that there's something blocking you completely from the side, preferably both sides. You want to only worry about the direction that you're hoping to get the long shot from. If you're sitting somewhere that you have to look out 9 different ways for people coming for you, you're going to have COD timing. As soon as you look away, somebody's going to come out and you just missed your chance. Like I said earlier, try to mount on something so that you have more accuracy from a distance. Just make sure your gun or body's not poking out. That's how you get a grenade to the face. If you don't have anything to mount to, crouch or going prone will also do the same thing. If you are going to play tier 1, try to stay away from your teammates as much as you can because they're going to end up stealing your kills all the time because they probably have something better for long shots. But if you just hate tier 1 and are going to play regular games, do the opposite. Sure, sometimes they're going to steal your kills, but people are going to go for the closer guy first. That's just how your brain works, and they're going to make them weaker, letting you use less bullets and just pick off where they left off from. Something else is that if you're shooting at somebody that's extremely far away, you can also either do what I do normally and just pump your trigger, letting out a handful of shots and then release it. Something else you can do is that all these guns have a toggle function that lets you either go from a burst fire or a semi-automatic depending on what gun you have. Both ways are going to help you aim at the ant on the screen. Now I want to go to this video next that can help you with more challenges that you might have problems with. Also again, if you got value out of this video, please like and subscribe down below. I hope you have a good day, and I hope to see you again.